This video intended for entertainment and informative purposes only, but the live commentary may not reflect this rating. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okie dokie.
Outside Ruins music is the Lost Woods theme from The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Hey everybody, it's Conclex999. Welcome back to more Luigi's Mansion, or Luigi in the Forest Ruins. In the last episode, we got here to the Neural Palace, found it in ruins, and we also completed the first course as much as we could, the flower fields. And in this episode, we're gonna head over this way because there is something important behind this door here. Reacting to the treasure power, the door slowly opens. Tough luck, Luigi. It's me, Bowser. Wahaha. This forest festival was a lie. I did this to lock you forever inside this palace, and to make sure you won't defeat me again. I've sent again. King Babam! Have fun with them! Okay. This is the Sunset Autumn Woods, and wow, chaos already. We're not really going to be doing the objective in here. There is something equally important that we're going to need in here. But, there is something I would like to point out that's actually really, really funny about this hack. This is the first Bowser course, and thus, this is where you get the key to the door. The locked door. But beyond that locked door, if you just keep going, you will eventually get the second key, and that will take you straight to... And going through the other locked door will actually just take you straight to the final boss. Meaning that the minimum number of stars you need in Luigi in the Forest Ruins is 8. I'm not kidding. You actually only need 8 stars to finish this hack, which I thought was really funny. Sorry about that. But yeah, you technically only need 8 stars to finish the hack. But I really like to see a genuine patch that kind of improves the original Luigi in the Forest Ruins a little bit. I know nobody's interested in doing that, but it'd be cool. Oh my gosh, I just totally looked at it. Look at him. If you picture King Babam without eyes, his mustache kind of looks like sunglasses. He honestly kind of looks like a Newgrounds character if you picture him like that. That's hilarious. Maybe I'll make that a new character in like Super Mario Chronicles or something. It must be possible to remove his eyes and mustache. I mean, Escape from the Jail Definitive Edition showed that's possible to remove his crown. He looks kind of naked without his crown. But anyways, we're not gonna fight King Babam. Instead, we're gonna go through this. Hexagonal tunnel in here and go through this pipe. Why is everything so off-centered in this hack? Check it out. Switch Palace. This is nothing harmful. It's just a little bricky couch for us to sit on. Who walk here? Who break seal? Wake, ancient ones. We know like light. Rumble. We know like intruders. Now battle. Hand to hand. Yeah, it's just IROC. Nothing crazy. But this IROC fight, of course, is nothing crazy because it's just because I mean there's not even anything that they could push us off into, like there's no pits. I feel like the fight could potentially bug out though. I never had it happen before, but I feel like it would be prone to doing that. I don't know, maybe it could somehow push us through the wall or something. Grumble, what happened? We crushed like pebble. You so strong. You activate switch for today. Now take treasure. We sleep. darkness. Now a star appears, and it's inside the ground.
Here we go!
We're still in the Switch Palace. Also, we've got this yellow switch right here. I think this yellow switch is unused, but if you were to come in here without getting the stars from Mips, I think this is connected to him in some way. The switch will be up and it might give you a few stars, but it'll also remove Luigi's hat. I don't know. If you want to experiment with that a little bit on your own time, you can do that. Although maybe I'll make a bonus video on that. But either way, going through the Bowser course and defeating iRock will net you the cap switches. You just stepped on the wing cap switch. Wearing the wing cap, you can soar through the sky. Now wing caps will pop out of all the red blocks you find. You've just stepped on the metal cap switch. The metal cap makes Mario invincible, but for some reason also Luigi. Now metal caps will pop out of the green blocks you find. What do you mean for some reason also Luigi? You just stepped on the Vanish Cap switch. The Vanish Cap makes Luigi disappear just like in Super Mario 64 DS. Now Vanish Caps will pop out from all the blue blocks you find. Perfect. Now, heading back into this pipe, it'll take us right back to Neuro Palace. Now, for the last thing to do in this recording session, let's head back to Flower Fields. And let's get the last star, behind a random window. Alright, here we are. Get the Vanish Cap. They didn't change the cap form music, unfortunately. But, still a nice song, though. Kind of strange, considering Gael is so well known for her music in the Super Mario 64 hacking community. Anyways, go through here, and get your star.
Here we go!
Now that we've done that, the rest of this video will be us taking on the second course. So, let's go and do that. Alright, here we are. Here we are, 2 months later. Yes, I recorded the first part of this video back in October. I think it was in the middle of Luigi's Mansion 64. And it is now January 5th, 2026. So we are back, baby. All right, let's see. I believe the next course is no. Kind of wish there were some more distinctions of which course was where, but either way, I'll top into this picture. Course 2, Old Lake Castle, in the Nightly Waters. So creepy. Like a creepy castle. A creepy castle in a game about monkeys. Okay. Alright, I was on screen briefly for a second, but there is a wing cap up there. But, we don't want to... I mean, you can pick up the wing cap if you want the novelty of swimming with a wing cap, which I guess you don't see that often in Super Mario 64, but what you're supposed to do is, it first needs to be building up. You want to go down here, I think. Yes, there's a little opening down here. It takes you into an underwater cave. Or cavern. Same thing, really. Got a nice little Koopa shell here. Koopa shell is not used enough in the underwater levels in Super Mario 64. Though I think that could be the case because it only lasts for like 5 seconds. I don't know, maybe it like wasn't finished. Anyways, so in this flood cave, when you come to a junction, you want to go straight forward. Go straight forward into the Nightly Waters. It'd make it really creepy if like it got darker and darker the further down you went. But I don't think that'd be possible in an early hack like this.
Here we go!
Alright then. to the dark aquatic waters. So, it's not nightly waters this time, it's dark aquatic waters. Know what that means? It's dark and very deep underwater. I don't know. Anyways, this time we want to take the same path, so I guess I'll just meet you guys at the junction. Alright, and once you get here, you want to take the right path this time, and I missed the heart on the way here, so that was probably bad on my part. But I think there's another heart down here anyway, so it's okay. Oh, am I going to pay the price for not getting that heart? Looks like I'm about to pay the price for not going through that heart. And I'm sorry. See, I told you there was another heart here. Whoa. A really big open area with some wooden... Actually, I think this is supposed to be part of the mansion, but this is one of the things that makes me want to try and play water levels with a walk underwater code just to see what they're like, but either way, you want to go into this little cupboard here, this hexagonal hole, and get the star. 5 sandy secrets. Alright, for this, jump in the water. And under the water are 5 sandy swirls that have secrets in them. I don't know, generally when you think of a hexagonal swirl in Super Mario 64, you might think of those quicksand pits in Super Mario 64. Or, I mean, that's, well, this is Super Mario 64. I meant in Shifting Sand Land. I don't know, do you think maybe those quicksand pits were meant to be like antlion nests or something? You know, like trapinch beds? I don't know, but either way. Star appears, but where exactly did that end up? Okay. Kind of unusual to see Boos and Skeeters in the same place. Are you telling me I can't get up here by jumping? Blah. Back up here, there is a cannon. Well, I mean, you wouldn't think there's a cannon in here, in this little hole, but there is. I think you can aim pretty much in any direction in this. And you can see we're spazzing out because the hole is so small. You want to launch over to the mansion over there. I feel like mansions are a little bit overused in these haunted areas, but either way, there's your star. Inside the old castle. Oh, I guess it's a castle, not a mansion, excuse me, but I don't know. Are castles and mansions basically the same thing? Well, what you're supposed to do is launch over to the castle again. Because this is a castle, apparently. I don't know, it could just be a really old castle. But, head inside. And now we've got frantic factory music from Donkey Kong 64. Like in that one Super Mario 74 course. Can you go back through this? No, you can't. So, make sure you get all the coins you can for the 50 coin star. What you're supposed to do is head over here past all these boos, or... Wait, is it in here? No, it's not in here. That's for the next star. Where you're supposed to go is over here. Love the Frantic Factory music. Still haven't played Donkey Kong 64, but because of my fixation on playing games in order, I was gonna do that after the whole Donkey Kong Country series, which I haven't even finished yet. I don't know, I find Donkey Kong Country to be kind of a hard game, but anyways, over here, you want to hop down here. I don't know if there's a way to avoid taking fall damage here, so here we've got Big Boo. And I strongly don't recommend getting hit by him. Yes, don't get hit by the boss you were fighting, and you will beat it. It's just that there weren't any hazards around him. The Illusion Room. We have to go back to the castle. I will meet you guys there. Alright, back in the castle. Now we want to take the path we were originally going to take. Look at all these boos. They're boo buddies. Boo diddlies. Okay, you want to go through the wall about right here. I think there's a little bit of discoloration that might... Yeah, you can see it right here. The texture's a bit misaligned. That's how you know you can go through here. This is the Illusion Room. Hello, piano. I said hello, piano. Wake up, piano! I'm gonna play you if you don't wake up. There you go. Ow, we got chomped. Hello, piano. Okay, so, basically, how this works is that, one of these walls is false, and you can go through it. However, I'm gonna, admittedly, this is, a lot longer than it probably should be, so I might just end up using the parallel camera to, figure out, which way to go in. There is going to be a point in here, where, it's going to be, really buggy, though. Sorry about that. But there is going to be a point in this where the game is going to bug out a little bit, and, I need to pay attention so I know when it's gonna happen. So I'll just keep going for now. Sorry, I'm going a little slow because I just don't wanna like run into it and then get stuck. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, this is not one of the best stars in this game, because, well, for one thing, it's really long, but also, right here, I'm gonna save a state right here. You can see that the wall is a little bit discolored right here, and it's that, well, if you walk into it, or, hello? Of course it's not going to do it when I'm on camera, but basically what I mean is, I've had times where I walked into this wall and I ended up getting stuck in it. Like, oh, yeah, there it goes. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. If you walk into this wall a certain way, you'll kind of get... It's one of those walls where it's like kind of solid on one side but not on the other, but it's kind of like that on both sides. And if you end up going through the wall the wrong way, you will end up getting stuck in it. Or maybe sometimes you can get out of it. Okay, I don't know what the deal with this wall is. It's very inconsistent. Sometimes it bugs out. Sometimes you get stuck in it and can't get out. Either way, I would recommend saving a state every time you come to this, and maybe try going through like around the corner like this, just in case you get stuck in it, and so you won't have to go through this tedious illusion room that is, again, longer than it should be, in my opinion. But I don't know. Probably just one of many things that is why Gael doesn't really like this old hack, but I like it because I treat all hacks the same. Let's get our star.
Here we go.
Transforming into what? Kind of a vague star name, but don't worry. Hopefully the transforming part tipped you off. What you're supposed to do is utilize this wing cap. So yeah, it wasn't a useless power-up. That was weird. The wing cap music started playing, and then the normal music came back. Well, I don't know. maybe having the normal music while flying is novel. So yeah, what you're supposed to do is grab the wing cap, fly all the way up here, and can you go up here actually? Can. And I'm sure if you want, you could. Oh, I'm sure somebody's going to ask if I don't go all the way around and check to see if there's any things or coins or one-ups or whatever up here. So I'm going to do this to satisfy your curiosity and just make absolutely sure that there's nothing up here. Because, I don't know. Developer could have hidden something up here. A couple one-ups that'd be really beneficial. Whoa, what's that? Oh, that's the inside of the castle. And when it ran out, the music restarted. Can we... Okay, I was wondering if we could, like, jump out of the boundary and go into the castle that way. Okay, let's get our star. Block halfway in the ground. Now it's time for the 50 coins, and since there wasn't a red coin star here, I'll go with, inside the old castle. There's a blue coin switch here as well. Okay, this is my third attempt doing this. This probably is probably one of the worst 50 coin stars in this particular hack, in my opinion. But what I would suggest doing is get the blue coin switch first, as well as the booze, and then go in after the skeeters, and then go into the old castle and get when you have 38 coins, because there will be 12 boos in there for you to kill. All right. Alright, there we go. 50 coins. Alright, before we end the video, though, I want to show something kind of weird. Is it not there anymore? Or... Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a Big Boo up there for some reason. Even though I thought Big Boo was supposed to be, down that way. But there's a second Big Boo here, and I guess... I don't know, does this have something to do with killing the boos outside the castle? But I think there's a third Big Boo over here. Can we tell by shadows? Oh, yep. There it is. Why are there 3 Big Boos in here? Was this intentional? I don't know where those stars are going. I don't know. Let's go find out. Well, if the stars aren't appearing here, that must mean they're appearing at the center of the map. But, either way, I think we're gonna end the video off here, and, next time on Luigi and the Forest Ruins, we'll do Course 3. That'll be the next 4 video, just the last courses. See you guys then. Goodbye.